This is one of the scariest stories that I've ever seen, and it comes from my friend Balázs. Balázs, he lives in Budapest, Hungary. He moved there when he was 21 years old and got an apartment near the city center. It was cheap because the apartment was quite small and didn't get much sunlight. But he didn't mind. It was perfect for a young guy just starting out in life. One day, while he was walking round the apartment, he noticed something strange. The closet doors were slightly ajar, and he could hear what sounded like buzzing coming from inside. Now, Balázs, being a practical guy, assumed that it was just some kind of insect or maybe a mouse, so he opened up the closet to take a look. But what he saw inside the closet was not any kind of animal. There was no rational explanation for what he found. To this day, Balázs still doesn't know what it was that he saw. All he remembers is that it was humanoid in shape and form, and that it had no face. Instead, where its face should have been, there was a gaping black hole. And from that black hole came the buzzing sound. Now, obviously, this was extremely disturbing for Balázs. He immediately slammed the door shut and called his friend Rob for help. Rob was a skeptic and didn't believe in ghosts or the supernatural. At first, he thought that Balázs was just playing round, trying to be funny and scare him. But after hearing the buzzing sound for himself, Rob started to get scared too. The two of them tried opening the closet again, but whatever was inside didn't want to come out. They could hear it moving round, scratching at the door, and the buzzing sound was getting louder. And then suddenly, right as their hands touched the doorknob, the scratching and the buzzing stopped abruptly, so they ran out of the apartment, locked the door, and went to a different apartment building to stay. The next day, they returned to Balázs's apartment with a priest to see if he could bless the apartment and perform an exorcism if needed. But when they arrived and the priest knocked on the door, the buzzing sound started up again. The priest listened intently and then told Balázs and Rob that he felt an evil presence in the apartment and that he would perform the exorcism as the priest was saying a prayer. The door started shaking violently as if something was trying to break free, and then, with a loud crash, the door fell off its hinges. The priest continued praying and sprinkling holy water as he slowly opened the door. And standing in front of them was a tall, thin man. His skin was pale white and his eyes were black and soulless. The man didn't say a word. He just stood there motionless for a few seconds, and then he started to walk. As the man walked past them, Rob caught a glimpse of his face and screamed, "Oh, my God, he has no face." The man walked out of the apartment and disappeared into the hallway. The priest continued praying, and after a few minutes, the three of them cautiously approached the closet. It was empty. Whatever had been inside the closet was gone. The priest told Balázs that he needed to move out of that apartment immediately, that it wasn't safe for him to stay there. And Balázs did as he was told. To this day, he still doesn't know what that creature was or where it went. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you next time.